So what is judicial? We know about judicial activism now. What is judicial overreach and what is judicial review? So judicial activism is that when the judiciary takes up the exercising power of a legislature and can form new laws which will be similarly binding in nature in the scenario when there is a gap between the existing laws and the laws that is required by the society, and doing this thing the parliament or the state legislature has been insufficient or failed to sufficiently provide this kind of necessity. Then we all know, due to the separation of power, three organs of the state, that is the judiciary, the executive and the legislature, has been entrusted with different kind of functions, and there has been a demarcations or limitation of power between them. So what will happen when one organ is stepping into the power of the another organ, or another organ of the state? So basically, when the judiciary is becoming like a quasi-legislative body and passing new laws, it is actually being an infringement of the doctrine of separation of power. Then why the Supreme Court has been given the power under Article 142 in the Constitution? Because sometimes it may happen that the parliament is not being fully sufficient, can fulfill sufficiently the needs of the society. So in this case, especially in this case, this is kind of an exception. It can give the exercise the special power to reduce this problem. Now, if doing so, the Supreme Court actually become like the legislature. That means it is actually trying to pass most of the laws and taking up the function of the parliament. So what will happen? There will be a gross breach of the separation of power, and which can actually be very difficult for our constitution or for our structure of the government to deal with. So in this scenario, which we need to always remember, the Supreme Court can have the power, though this is discretionary in nature, but it can be used occasionally, and especially when that is it is the utmost need of the society. And if the Supreme Court does not follow the rule and actually takes up the power to fulfill or to make new laws like the legislature, that is called the judicial overreach. So I hope these two terms are quite clear to you now. In the next video, we will be talking about the judicial accountability and judicial review. Thank you.